Hello, thanks for tuning in. Today we'll be taking a look at my entire WW1 US Uniform. This is not my entire collection, this is just what I wear on my WW1 uniform. So let's get into it. Starting off, up top here, we have my blanket and tent pegs and tent pole. This is to set up half of my shelter half. Of course, two soldiers would carry two halves to the tent, and they would set that up together, both sleep in the same tent. So this is half of that, and that's carried in the pack tail of my haversack. Moving on, here we have my two haversacks and my entrenching tool. That's my original. That's the M1910 entrenching tool, and that's my replica haversack. The original here is in amazing condition. And my E-tool, this is dated 1942, and the cover is dated 1918. Fortunately, WW1 shovels themselves are quite expensive. Of course, my haversack is also dated 1918. And my replica here is made by What Price Glory. It's a great replica. It's what I use whenever I'm getting it dirty or whatnot. Moving on here, we have my cartridge belts. Now, the one on the left is my original, and it has canteen cover, and the first aid pouch. And this one here is my replica made by One Price Glory with a 1904 first aid pouch. Those weren't really used in WW1, but I had it. Inside here we have my Carlisle bandage. It's an original. Moving down, we have my grenade vest. These weren't hardly ever used in the actual war, but they were produced during WW1. There's plenty of them out there. Produced in 1918. Now, moving on here, we have my rations and mess kit. These are all original. This is a bacon tin, model 1916. This is a condiment can, missing one half of its screw end, but it suffices. And I also have two hard red tins above that. These are original and still sealed. They still have their contents inside, though I doubt they're pretty good. Below that, we have my M1918 mess tin. I actually have two of these, but this one's the better condition. Now these are all utensils, original. This one, mostly produced 1917. Fork here, fork is produced 16, I believe. And the spoon is also 1917. Now moving on to my more personal items. This is my personal kit. Inside I have this basic pocket Bible, German matchbox clip, my housewife kit, and letters, shaving kit, and various other booklets and whatnot. These are my socks. They go in my haversack, of course. And these are two original puttees. They're in great condition for being 100 years old. 100% wool. They're very nice. Now, moving on here, we have some original dog tags. These were my great-grandfather's. He served in the 82nd Division. Very interesting. This is my overseas cap, also my great-grandfather's. Inside is stamped B1 box. I don't know entirely what that means, but I'll figure it out someday. This is my M1917 helmet. This is actually a British production, of course with a replica liner, because the original one was completely rotted away. I repainted it, refurbished it. It was rusted out in some areas, but I fixed it. Of course, it's the British variant, so it uses a different type of chin strap loop to secure it. Now, these are my replica M1917 trench boots, hobnailed, of course. These are made by a website called Replica Military, and they're great replicas. I enjoy using them. I have yet to dub them, but I will do that soon. This is my original gray coat here. It's an amazing coat for winter. It's in great condition for 100 years old, of course. Got the original liner inside. It's size 40. inside coat pocket here. There are some minor tears in the fabric, but I do plan to have them fixed if need be. This is my replica in 1917 uniform, made by What Price Glory. Great uniform. Inside are my pants. And that's my entire uniform. Be sure to leave a like and a comment if you want to see more. I am constantly expanding my collection, so stay tuned. One thing I forgot to show, if this is post-editing, is my gas mask. It's a What Price Glory replica, including the bag. Of course, it's just the standard British SBR, SBR mask, but the American updated version. So here's the complete uniform. Of course, it cost me quite a bit of money to assemble all this, and a lot of time, and a lot of research, but it's a whole lot of fun owning all this. I'm using a M1891 Carcano. Of course, not at all accurate to the uniform. It's just the only World War I rifle that I can afford right now. So eventually I'll get the 1917 Eddystone, but for now this is what I have. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps my channel out. I hope to reach 1,000 subscribers soon.